why you need to try Indonesian food in the Netherlands? What? Who the heck would think Netherlands Indonesian food?
This is like an interesting thing that we might know a little factoid about because of the history between these two countries, but most people
Mm.
wouldn't associate them at all.
And we know that there's a large Indonesian population in the Netherlands from some of our previous videos too. So it's really interesting. If I was going to the Netherlands, now I know we got to hit up an Indonesian
That would
place.
be cool. It would probably be the most authentic Indonesian food you can get in outside of Asia.
Yeah, you'd think. By some Indonesian immigrants. And we like Indonesian food because we went to Indonesia. You can check out the link in the description below to Try Fit Lifestyle. We went there for like 2 dang weeks and we had a great time.
We tried a lot of Indonesian food.
Oh, yeah. And we got more to try in 2025. We'll be back. Don't worry. Let's do this. Here we go.
Rice table is a typical style of feast served on special occasions in the Netherlands. Wait, typically Dutch? Isn't it an Indonesian classic?
The rice tafel,
What
which
is it?
Here in the Netherlands, very popular. It's not very common in Indonesia.
Interesting.
Oh,
in the
so they
Netherlands,
like
there are
their own
almost
flair.
400 Indonesian and Indo-Dutch restaurants and tokos. My name is Helene Smit. My mother's from Indonesia, Palembang, and I run Indo Food Tours here in The Hague.
How did
Interesting.
Indonesian cuisine come to
Oh.
enjoy the popularity it has in Dutch culture today? That's what we went to find out with Helena. Indonesia was a Dutch colony for nearly 350 years. In 1945, the huge Southeast Asian country declared its independence. Sparking 4 years of bloody war, hundreds of thousands fled to the Netherlands.
Interesting.
Oh,
The
they
former
fled to
colonial
the
power's
Netherlands.
great
Interesting.
wealth came in.
So were those like the loyalists
Yeah.
to the
maybe.
Dutch that fled?
And I would assume they would have had to be a bit more wealthy too.
Yeah, probably.
Part from the spice trade that originated in present-day Indonesia.
I think especially the third and the fourth generation of Indo-Dutch people nowadays are searching for their roots and are really into like what happened in the time of the colony and who were my ancestors. Were they the local people? Were they Dutch people? Were they mixed? So I think it's still very present nowadays and people really talk about it.
Whichever way
Ooh,
you
that
serve
was
it,
good.
the rice tafel is a part of that colonial legacy. And lots of different dishes are presented.
The rich colonists, they got all kinds of chefs from all around the islands to come and to make a dish from their own region. So like you see here in the rice tafel, all the dishes are not from one place in Indonesia, but it's from all kinds of islands in nowadays Indonesia.
That is cool. Dang. And they serve it up kind of like, that's kind of like US Chinese style food.
Yeah.
Like it's like you pick what you want and then they throw it on the bed of rice for you. Interesting.
Rendang is spesialis dari Padang. Sayur lodeh,
Rendang,
that
let's
is
go.
dari Jawa. Makanan Jawa sayur lodeh, sambal goreng buncis, acar di Jawa.
Sambal.
Tapi dari yang lainnya, misalnya dari Sumatera, dari West Java, Jawa Barat, dari Jakarta, semuanya lain-lain.
Was this
The
place
Hague
called
doesn't
Java
only
Express?
have a lot of Indonesian
Panda
restaurants,
Express?
but also small shops called tokos. Now this one is one of my favorite. It has a lot of snacks and sweets, and I really like it. Let's go in.
Do they got Marta Bach?
Hi, Michael.
I'm hoping to see some. No.
Close.
So this is actually the sweet stuff, kue kue. This one
Got a
is
tongue?
kue lapis. It's
Kue
made
lapis.
with tapioca flour and rice flour.
Oh,
The
interesting.
taste is like Asian vanilla. This one is koningskroon and this one is spekkoek. The taste is
I've never seen those.
cinnamon.
So are those actually Indonesian foods or are these like Dutch Indonesian fusion foods?
Yeah, guys, I don't recognize any of those. The two on the left kind of just look like a bread pastry type thing.
And this looks like a piece of fish kind of.
Yeah.
Or a meat or something. Yeah, it's I don't recall. We didn't go into any Indonesian bakeries, I don't think, other than Jayco. But I don't recall seeing this stuff. We just got Marta Bach. That's like the big, and Jayco, the big desserts we got there.
Yeah. Oh, and
Not
pisang
bad.
goreng.
Oh, yeah, true. That was good. I could go for some of that right now.
Like, well, all kinds of spices.
Other typical Indonesian snacks include deep-fried pastries like risol, lumpia, or pastels.
Lumpia?
They're usually filled with chicken or shrimp ragu.
Right now in Indonesia, they even have very different flavors, even with mayonnaise, Dutch mayonnaise, and with ham, which is really frowned upon here in Holland. Here we're thinking like, who puts mayonnaise in a risoles? So it's really fun to see how even in Indonesia they innovate with flavors.
Indonesian influences have also found their way into typical Dutch snack bars,
Oh,
where you can even order fries with peanut sauce. But how does that appeal to Indonesian tastes?
oh,
I
just
think
lost half
they
her
won't
onions.
like the peanut butter.
Why not?
For me, it's more peanut butter, warmed up peanut butter, than it's really like the good, spicy Indonesian peanut sauce.
The deep-fried bami patties are based on the Indonesian noodle dish bami goreng.
Oh, we didn't see
It
that one
actually
either. Wow, we're missing
started
out.
with Indo-Dutch people who didn't want to throw away the leftovers of bami, but also
Bami
from nasi goreng.
I don't remember seeing that on
This place
menus
is called
either.
Warung Padang Lape, and they serve authentic Indonesian food over here.
Oh, authentic.
Halo, selamat siang. Selamat siang, Helena. This is Ibu Lape, and she's very famous in the Netherlands.
The owner and the dishes she prepares come from the island
Okay.
of Sumatra in western Indonesia. The bumbu spice blend, lemongrass, dried meat, beans,
Yeah,
and
that looks
cassava
authentic.
leaves are all imported from Indonesia. The intense flavor, too, is authentically Indonesian.
Tingkat rasa pedas berbeda dari restoran lainnya. Jadi
Oh.
benar-benar di level di tingkat yang nomor 1 sampai 10.
9 to 10.
9 and 10?
Nomor 9 dan 10. Tingkat pedasnya.
And an Indonesian is saying
Jadi
that.
berbeda rasa,
We would be dead.
bumbu pedas segalanya berbeda.
Saya datang dari Indonesia, asal juga dari Sumatera. Jadi saya di sini rindu makanan Sumatera, makanan Indonesia asli. Di sini betul-betul asli makanan Indonesianya. Jadi
Interesting.
saya selalu kalau ke Den Haag selalu mampir ke sini. Makan di restoran Lapejo.
Sounds
I
like we're
grew
going
up
to the
with my
Hague.
grandma, so growing up, she already put a little bit of spice in the food, and then once I got to finally visit Indonesia, I got even more used to the spicy taste. And actually, I've been looking for a nice rendang throughout the whole Netherlands, but they're never spicy enough because they need to be spicy.
Kalau makan masak rendang itu lama kan
I
ya?
think they milded ours a bit when we got it in Indonesia because
Yeah.
ours wasn't very spicy.
There would be like, if you get like a sambal sauce, those could be super spicy sometimes. But then sometimes our dishes that we'd order weren't as spicy as you'd expect. So I bet you we're going to these restaurants where we're the only white people in there. They're probably dumbing it down.
They're like, these whiteys can't handle it. Don't
And we
even add
couldn't.
any chilies in there.
Cuma
I mean, level 2 mi goreng at mi goakan killed me. It literally killed me. I don't know if something got messed up and I ended up with a higher level than level 2, but I was hurting for a long time.
So we're a cheese factory we're going to be destroyed.
Oh, yeah. Level 5 or cheese factory coming in 2025.
cuman satu macam. Nah kalau di sini kan banyak ada sayurnya, ada telurnya, ada ayam popnya, komplit gitu. Jadi nggak usah susah-susah masak di rumah.
The dishes served at these restaurants are a
Looks good.
testament to the history shared by the Netherlands and Indonesia.
Wow. So that's an interesting video. I mean, just seeing what happens after the revolution and after the country split. In the colonizing country, they still took some of that flair and the people that lived there and just made a little Indonesia culture inside of the Netherlands, which is actually really cool.
This is one of the few positives of colonization. Obviously, colonization is bad, but this is one of the few positives you can look out on after years and years. You can see the fusion between two countries, kind of.
And Indonesian food spread. Now it's in Europe. It probably spread outside of the Netherlands too, to other countries nearby, and now Indonesian food's everywhere.
We got
Look at
some in
that.
Dubai, Duber.
Yeah, we did. It was it's tasty. Even if it's not the authentic stuff from Indonesia, because that's always the best. It's still always tasty.
Yeah, and then if we ever end up in the Netherlands, stay tuned. We might try some of the Dutch Indo food.
The spicy stuff, right? Nine
Yes.
and 9 and 10.
9 out of 10. We're finding that famous woman, and we're gonna check out her 9 out of 10 spicy.
Thanks for watching, everybody. We'll see you in the next one. Bye.